Well, not long ago, we showed you inside the beautiful new Helen DeVos Children's Hospital, a state-of-the-art medical facility that we are very lucky to have here in West Michigan.
And today we're traveling far away from downtown Grand Rapids to a children's hospital in Cuba, where medical supplies and aid from a local group are helping people who might otherwise go without.
Our Joy Walzak went to Cuba with first-hand aid this summer, giving us an inside look at the healthcare system inside a communist country, a world we rarely get to see.
The real work of first-hand aid happens right here inside the pediatric ward of this particular hospital, right, Mark?
That's correct. This is the first hospital we started in. It's one of 5 hospitals that we work in now, and these are specifically children with cancer that we're working here. We bring both supplies, a lot of their medicine, and then some things for the heart of the children, toys, games, things that bring smiles to their face while we're here.
And their parents, too.
Yeah, absolutely. The parents have a hard job in Cuba. They stay with their children 24/7, and so we bring some things with them and try to make their life as comfortable as we can while we're here.
How does this compare to our hospitals that we know?
These hospitals are about 20 years behind us. They have a great medical system, but the supplying of goods to that medical system is very difficult. So just getting supplies in their hands, things that they need to keep the children up to date on medicine and things like that is what we can do best here.
When we walked in, they were on the last of something very important.
We walked in on they were using the very last Huber needle, or butterfly needle. It's a needle they use to infuse chemotherapy. They were down to only one in the entire unit, so we kind of were like the Santa Clauses of medicine when we walked in.
And you also do work in areas far more remote than Havana.
Yeah, in Winnis, in the farm rural community of Winnis, which is in really rough shape. That hospital is a very rural hospital, open aired at times, pediatric wards of 20 or 30, and they just need a lot of help. The supply line of organizations helping does not always go into the rural communities, it stays in the city, so they're ecstatic, as you see when we walk into rural hospitals.
Let's take a look at this. Inside this cabinet are medicines that were all brought here by first-hand aid. But this isn't all.
No, we are actually waiting for our shipment to come in. As you can see, we're kind of low stocked, and we're going to fill this after tonight, after our Air Canada flights come in with medicine. And this is just one of the church clinics on top of the hospitals here in Cuba that we provide for and make sure to get out into the community on a daily basis. Medicine is hard to get, and as you can see by some of the shots, things are rough here. So it helps to have medicine in the churches also. It humbles me as an American, and it keeps me in line to know how blessed and how lucky we are to live in the United States and have the life that we do.
Beyond the work in the hospital that first-hand aid does, we also help in the homes of people of Havana, bringing meals to those most in need.
We run a senior meals program here. It's 25 to 30 seniors who live alone, whose families have left Cuba and really don't have the ability to provide food on their table or even get out of the house. So we deliver a meal to them every day, check their health, check their status, and that's a program that grows 5 families or 5 people at a time as the organization grows. We're very proud of that program, and probably life-sustaining food to those people that really need it.
And you've done this through the work with churches.
Both churches and hospitals. We've done a combination of the two, but the food program is through referrals of churches in the area of Havana, where they have come across these people and know that they really need help.
First-hand aid is bringing very important work here to Cuba, and there are ways West Michigan can help.
Wow. It's really hard to imagine, because we've both visited DeVos Children's Hospital, and it really makes you appreciate it. You know it's nice. You know it's state-of-the-art. And we're lucky to have it. But you see the flip side, and it's amazing.
Well, and the interesting thing, I mean, even just to see the kids who are the patients, they're wearing their own clothes. They weren't wearing the hospital gowns. their own bedding, their
Towels.
own towels, their parents there serving as the really nurses' aides there to give them all the care that they need. And, you know, just amazing how much of an impact we can make here with our donations and our contributions to support those kinds of organizations that really try to help bring the world of new medicine to folks in other countries.
Yeah, it really is cool. And it's been neat seeing Joy's trip there.
Yeah.
We've got a couple more stories to show you, so make sure you tune in this week. It's so hard to show the scope of what's happening with First Hand Aid in such a short time, in just a matter of minutes.
That's right. In all, Joy and the group visited 4 hospitals, 2 churches, and more than a dozen homes, bringing medical supplies or food to every stop. And you know, Joy has the biggest heart of anybody I know. And we said, how many of the kids did you want to just bring home? She said, all of them. Yeah.
And none of this would happen without the support of people in West Michigan. And Mark's always looking for his next group of travelers. To find out how you can help, go to our website and link to firsthandaid.com.
And Joy will be taking us back to Havana tomorrow for a closer look at the culture of the life in Cuba.
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah, amazing. What a great opportunity to see that. You talk about really an off-limits opportunity. Okay, well, from your home to your appetite, we have lots more to share with you this upcoming hour.
Like how a long holiday weekend may be a good time for a big yard project to wrap up summer. You know, we're starting to feel it.
Absolutely. Well, our friends at Landscape Impressions are ready to help. We'll actually show you how a walkway transformation gives an older home a contemporary look. It's quite a transformation.
And if you're hungry for some all-American food, hot off the grill, pull up a chair. We are going to go to Johnny B's. Bring your appetite.
Boy.
You're going to be pretty hungry after you see
Yeah, I was going to say, that's the perfect story for someone eating for 2, right? And no Tuesday is complete without tunes, so we brought in Dave Smith to our studio today. If you like the music of James Taylor, you're going to like this guy, so you want to stick around.
Yeah, sounds like a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah.
Don't go away. We'll be right back.
Your all-access pass to everything West Michigan.